Before you spend money on seed starting trays, plastic bags, or anything else to help germinate seeds, or expensive germination stimulants, stop. Let me share with you an old gardening trick that doesn't cost a single dollar. No chemicals required, no modern tools needed. Extremely environmentally friendly. All you need is a fresh banana leaf. I've used this method myself, and it creates an ideal environment that helps seeds achieve a germination rate of up to 95%. Simple. Completely natural. Hello, I'm Max. Today, I'll guide you through every step, explain why this method was widely used long before plastic bags existed, and show you how you can apply it at home. If you enjoy practical gardening tips, traditional knowledge that has almost been forgotten, and simple ways to grow plants more effectively, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can join me in future videos. Now, let's get started. First, you need to prepare the necessary materials. A few banana leaves that are slightly wilted. Slightly wilted banana leaves will be soft, flexible, and easier to roll, reducing the chance of tearing when making the seedling pots. Coconut leaf midribs, or thin bamboo sticks, to use as pins for securing the pots. Loose planting soil, or a mixture of clean soil, well-rotted organic compost, and coconut coir to help retain moisture. The seeds you want to start, such as luffa, bottle gourd, squash, cucumber, or other vegetables. A watering can or spray bottle. Now I'll show you the 11 steps to do it. Step 1. Prepare the banana leaves. Choose banana leaves that are still intact and not badly torn or rotten. If the leaves are still too fresh, leave them in the shade for about 1 day so they become slightly wilted. At that point, the leaves will be soft, flexible, and very easy to roll without cracking or tearing. From my experience, this is one of the most important steps. The first time I tried it, I used leaves that were too fresh, so they kept tearing while I rolled them, and it was very difficult to make neat pots. Ever since I started letting the leaves wilt slightly first, rolling them has become much easier. Then use a knife or scissors to cut the leaves into evenly sized rectangular strips. Step 2. Make the securing pins. Take coconut leaf midribs or thin bamboo sticks. Split them into slender pieces with a length about the same as or slightly shorter than the height of the pot. Sharpen one end so it can easily pierce the banana leaf when pinning it together. During the process, I discovered that the thinner the pin, the easier it is to secure the leaf and the less likely the banana leaf is to tear. So you should keep that in mind as well. Step 3. Roll the banana leaf into a pot. Place 2 fingers together to use as a mold. Wrap the banana leaf strip around your 2 fingers 1 or 2 times to form a cylindrical tube. Adjust the diameter so it's just large enough to hold the soil and seeds. Don't make the pot too large because it will waste soil. Also, don't make it too small because the seedlings will quickly run out of room to grow. Oh, if you've made it this far and you're still watching and staying with me, don't forget to hit the subscribe button to give us more motivation to create many more useful and interesting videos. Step 4. Secure the pot. Hold the edge of the banana leaf firmly. Use a coconut leaf midrib or bamboo pin to fasten diagonally through the 2 layers of leaf. Gently pierce it from the outside inward to secure the pot. Check again to make sure the pot doesn't come apart or become loose. Step 5. Make more pots. Continue repeating the steps above until you have enough pots. Place all the pots close together on a tray or flat surface so they support each other and remain upright. Step 6. Fill the pots with the growing medium. Fill each pot with the prepared soil or growing medium. Only fill the pot to about 80-90% of its height to leave space for watering. Personally, I always make many pots first and then fill each one with soil. This method saves quite a lot of time if you need to start a large number of seeds. If you've made it this far and find this method simple and useful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Every week, I share practical, cost-saving, and environmentally friendly gardening tips that anyone can apply at home. Step 7. Firm the soil. Use your fingertips to gently press the surface of the soil. Only firm it enough to stabilize the soil while still keeping it loose enough for the roots to develop. I think that if you press it too firmly, the seedlings usually grow more slowly because the roots have a harder time developing. Step 8. Sow the seeds. Place 1 or 2 seeds in the center of each pot. Cover them with a thin layer of soil, just enough to cover the seeds. Do not sow them too deeply, because it may cause the seeds to take longer to sprout. Step 9. Water. Use a spray bottle or a gentle watering can. Moisten all the soil, but do not let the water flow too strongly and wash away the soil or expose the seeds. Step 10. Care. Check the moisture every day. If the surface of the soil begins to dry out, water it again using a spray bottle. Keep the soil consistently moist, but do not allow water to collect inside the pots. From my experience, this is the step that has the greatest impact on germination. As long as you maintain consistent moisture, most seeds will germinate better. Step 11. The seeds begin to sprout. Under suitable temperature and moisture conditions, many seeds, such as luffa, bottle gourd, or squash, can begin to sprout after about 5-7 days. When the seedlings have 2 to 3 true leaves, you can transplant the entire banana leaf pot directly into the ground. The banana leaf will gradually decompose naturally, helping to minimize root damage during transplanting while also adding organic matter to the soil. So now you know all 11 steps, allowing you to start seeds at home using nothing more than pieces of banana leaves, completely free, without spending a single dollar. When it's this good, there's really no reason not to do it, right? I still remember the first time I tried making these banana leaf seedling pots. To be honest, at first, I was quite skeptical. I wondered, how could an ordinary banana leaf possibly replace the plastic seed trays sold in stores? But since it didn't cost anything, I decided to give it a try. I rolled each pot by hand, filled it with soil, sowed the seeds, then simply watered them and waited. A few days later, what surprised me was that the seeds began sprouting quite evenly. The seedlings looked healthy. Their root systems developed well, and when it was time to transplant them, I simply placed the entire pot into the ground without removing the plant, so the roots were hardly disturbed. It was from that first attempt that I realized that sometimes the simplest methods, using materials already available in the garden, can produce better results than I had ever imagined. Even now, whenever I have banana leaves, I still like using them to make seedling pots for new batches of plants. Perhaps what I like most about this method isn't just that it costs almost nothing. It's also because it makes use of banana leaves that would normally be thrown away, turning them into natural seedling pots that can decompose after planting. Every banana leaf pot you use means one less single-use plastic pot. It may seem like only a very small change, but if many people do the same, those small changes can help reduce plastic waste and keep both the garden and the surrounding environment greener. Of course, no method can guarantee success in every situation. The results also depend on the quality of the seeds, the weather conditions, the moisture level, and each person's care. But if you enjoy gardening in a simple, economical, and nature-friendly way, this is definitely a method worth trying. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to the channel and join me for many more interesting gardening tips. And don't forget to leave a comment. Have you ever tried making seedling pots from banana leaves? Or do you know any other traditional gardening tips you'd like to share? I always enjoy reading your real-life experiences. Thank you for taking the time to watch. I wish your garden stays green and thriving, filled with healthy plants and abundant harvests in every season. See you in the next video.